Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Quita from AtHomeWithQuita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 things that I do to make sure that I get it all done. So let's get into it. I think at times we all struggle with how to get it all done. Even the most organized, structured, and disciplined people have a hard time. I also think that most of the time we wish we all had more time in the day, but that is just not possible, right? And we wish that time could somehow miraculously move a lot slower, don't we? And that we could all hire people to do the things that we just don't like doing. Someone to run all your errands, someone to pick up all of the clutter, and someone to tackle those big projects like painting or window washing or cleaning those floors. But for most of us, it just isn't financially possible. And no matter who we are or what our budget is like, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. So how do I get it all done? I don't know. But I do know that you need a plan, because it's been said that failing to plan is planning to fail. And I wholeheartedly agree. You have to have a plan. You can't expect to manage your life effectively by some magical formula that makes everything unfold efficiently without having to put forth the effort to make it happen. You have to make that happen. And trust me, I know how it feels to wonder how I'm going to get it all done. And I too struggle with feeling overwhelmed. I know what it's like to be in 3 places at once, wishing I could just clone myself. But one thing I do know is that you have to have a plan and just start. Okay, so where do I start? How do I get it all done? That's the question, right? I'm gonna share with you 9 things that I personally do to make sure that I can get all of the things done in a day that I need to get done. The first thing I do before I do anything in the morning is I start with prayer and meditation. And I even do a daily Bible scripture. So I read that Bible first thing in the morning, and that really sets the tone for the day. And I also try and end my day with the same thing. I think, in my opinion, this is just only what helps me, is that prayer is so important. You have to talk it out to get it out of your head and to have some help. So ask God to bless your plan for the day. That's a great starting point. So start your day with a little prayer, meditation, maybe a little Bible reading first thing in the morning and before you go to sleep at night, and just see how that makes you feel. The second thing I do is I make a daily list of things I need to do. Lists help you work efficiently. And what I also try to do is clump like tasks together. Like all of my computer work can be done at one time, all of my social media work can be done at another time. So try clumping together like tasks. And lists really help to motivate you and give you a sense of accomplishment, which we all need on a daily basis. We want to feel like we've accomplished something. You can look at what you've gotten done and you feel super productive, especially if you're crossing off those tasks. Also, writing out a list helps you to be able to delegate tasks. That is important, to be able to enlist other people's help on tasks that you may need some assistance with. And overall, lists just keep you on track and help you keep moving forward. They keep you focused and they keep you headed in the right direction. Tip number 3 is to have an action plan for hiccups that may come throughout the day. Not everything is going to go according to plan. Sometimes there are hiccups. So have an action plan just in case that is to occur. And think of things like, this too shall pass, or what's the worst that can happen? And it's going to be all right. And give yourself some permission to recover from those hiccups. Take a time out, get refocused, and start again. Tip 4, make sure your team is on board. Make sure your family knows when they're responsible for things and what they're responsible for. Your team is a huge asset. Utilize them. Even my 8-year-old is part of the team, so she's got a role too. We can't do it without her. So she's got certain things that she needs to do, as well as my teenager. He's got his role here too. We are all a team unit, a family. We stick together, we ride or die, we do it all together. We all need each other's help to keep this train moving forward. Tip 5, schedule rest and relationship time. That's important. On your daily list, schedule some rest time, relaxation time, some relationship time. These are all things that keep you grounded. And sometimes when you don't schedule them in or consider them, it makes it easy to just forget about them altogether and skip right over them because you're in the hustle and bustle of life. Don't be tempted to do this. You need this time, even if it's just 10 minutes, to do whatever it is that you want to do. Number 6 is to establish routines. So you guys know I love a good routine. I have a whole section in my planner dedicated to routines. I think if you can implement them, they're very, very important, and they just really help overall, at least for us. Check out a video on my channel that can help you to establish routines. I talk about them. It's a dedicated video talking about how to establish routines for yourself and your family. If that's something you want to do, make sure to check that video out. That may be able to help. So routines help us to create positive daily habits that promote self-care. A routine for chores, a routine for mealtime, a routine for bedtime, for fun times. Establish routines that are going to help you to be more efficient. And they help you to not forget to do things at the right time. Routines for you, routines for family members, daily routines, weekly routines, morning, afternoon, evening routines are all great routines to implement to help you to get things done. Tip 7 is to delegate, delegate, delegate. Now, I struggle with this because I like to do certain things on my own. I feel like, sometimes I just need to take control of those tasks, but it is always a good idea to enlist help and have others help you do certain tasks. So when there are others who can help you, delegate. There's nothing wrong with asking or accepting help. Delegating is an effective strategy for getting things done. Tip 8, celebrate those victories. If you accomplish something, whether it's getting something done or letting something go, celebrate that victory, whether big or small. Taking time to celebrate those victories will encourage you and motivate you to keep working and moving forward towards your own personal finish line every day. And my final tip is to keep moving forward. Once you've done all of the above, just move forward and keep moving forward. And do this without looking back. Move from one thing to the next. Let problems roll right on off your back. And be willing to embrace the things you can't control. No matter what happens with your day, train wreck or triumphant, look toward tomorrow. Tomorrow is always a new day. So that is it, guys. Those are my 9 things that I do every day to get it all done. I know it can be difficult, and sometimes you just don't know which way is up, and that is okay. I struggle with that too. We all do, but the key is to implement all or some of these things that I mentioned today, and hopefully that will help you on your personal journey to get it all done. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you stopping by to catch this video. Hopefully it helped in some way, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video. You'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here, and of course I want you to come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.